Scooby, 22B wannabe. I got my Evo, TME, yeah. Don't test me. Got my turbo DC2, chilling in the driveway. I got my drift car, RPS13. I got my track car, EP3, yeah. Shout out Wahab Sammy, hashtag Wahab Sammy, that shit everywhere. I'm out.
Thank you. Hey, what's up guys? So it's been a long time since I've done a review, so hopefully I'm going to try and make this one special. And after this review, I'm actually going to release another review, which is going to be Subaru Impreza versus the Evo 6. So they're both rivals, and we can see what the actual difference is between them two. I know the Subaru guys hate the Evo guys and the Evo guys hate the Scooby guys, but I've owned two. I've owned both of them. So I'm going to give you my honest opinion about both of them and how they drive and what I like about each other. This is the Subaru Impreza Type R STI WRX V Limited Edition. So this is the 1998 model, and it was a WRC Championship version. It's also Sonic Blue, so it's in that. If you're buying a Scooby, well, for me, it needs to be in the Sonic Blue. The same way as if you're buying a Tommy Mackinnon, it needs to be the red. No offense to any other Subaru or Evo owners out there. They're all beautiful in their own way. So this actual model was introduced from January 1998 all the way to March 1998. So there was a proper limited amount of time, hence the word limited. And this is completely stock. So this has not been modified in any way. So the suspension is stock, the intake is stock, it hasn't got no blow off valve, it's got nothing, basically nothing, no exhaust, it's just all stock as it was tuned by STI. So you'll see how it actually drives. I actually think, personally, I really love the drive of this car. I think it's so easy to drive. I can go in and out of gears very easily. There's not like, for its age, I'm talking about for its age, there's no kind of like, there's no lag, there's no delay. It picks up boost really good. So stock, the car's pushing 280 brake horsepower, which is, think about it guys, that's quite good. For a stock car, 280 is not bad. Considering it is very light. So the power to weight ratio is actually incredible on this Subaru. It actually only weighs 1240 kg, and that is coming in at the lightest one of the Skyline, the Evo. So it is one of the lightest models out of all of them too, which have the same power. So you'd expect this to be faster. Me personally, I think it drives quite similar to the Evo 6. I had the red Tommy Mackinnon, then I've driven the black Tommy Mackinnon, and now we've actually got a white Tommy Mackinnon as well, which is the comparison I'm going to do with both of them, which is going to be a dual video comparing the Subaru and the Evo. But having driven both of them, I feel that the Subaru feels a bit more nimble. It feels a bit more like a go-kart kind of thing, like as if you're driving a lighter car, which is a lighter car, so it makes sense. But do you know when you're driving a Honda, like you're driving an EK9 or a DC2 or one of those smaller Hondas, you feel like you can go in and out of traffic quite easily, and I think that this drives like that. So I think the main reason is because it's been a coupe, it's a two-door, and it's light. You just feel a bit more confident than driving a four-door sedan, saloon as we say. I think the seating position is excellent. You get to see a lot. One thing that's actually let me down is the interior. I don't know why, but I still prefer the Evo interior, the Evo 6 Tommy Mackinnon interior obviously because you get the Recaro seats with it, and what else is it different? I think that's it. It's just the Recaro seats, because there's a Momo steering wheel in this. You get the Momo steering wheel in the Evo as well. In the Evo, the steering wheel is a bit more smaller. This is a bit big. It's a bit wide. The gear gaiter is actually exactly the same as the Evo. I'll show you this, as the stock Evo is. I like the fact that you get dials in this, which is kind of good. It's a good addition, which the Evo doesn't have stock. And other than that, mainly the seats. But then again, the seats you can get changed. It's not that much of an issue. You can always change the Recaros, because this just comes with the basic STI. They're not Recaros, but they're like Recaros, STI bucket seats, which are comfortable. So if you've got a big bum, I think you'll be more comfortable in these than in the Recaros. Another thing that I love about driving this car is seeing that big bonnet scoop, just like peering over that bonnet. And I know that when someone's looking in their rear view, they're looking at that bonnet scoop and thinking, yeah, that guy's got a Scooby. Because it's got the STI exhaust on it, to me, I don't think it's loud. I've got Hondas that are louder than this. So, but then again, it's kind of keeping it OEM and original, keeping it as STI tuned it. But if you're going for a different type of look for it, if you want to get the big Jap can and you want to hear it rumble, then yeah, by all means, stick a massive exhaust on it. But I kind of like it because you can hear more of the engine. It's a Boxster engine, and you can hear the more attractive noise that the Boxster engine makes, rather than it being powered over the exhaust note. I think personally these cars are very underestimated. Very underestimated. Very underrated as well. Handles beautiful. I think that's one word to describe it. It sticks to the ground. It's not coming out. As long as you don't let off, it's not going to spin out on you. Thought I would take the car down to some bendy roads now, because the time's alright now, so we should have some empty roads. I mean private roads where we can test out the handling. Another thing that I actually love about this car is this seat belt. Look, it's got this kind of, you can push it down and upwards, but I don't know why, but it just doesn't hurt your neck. That's something that the Evo lacks. So as I was saying, the power delivery of the Scooby is just amazing. How it boosts all the way up to, I think this boosts about 1 bar, but we'll find out. 1.1 bar. And that is stock 1.1 bar. This is why you buy a Subaru, for these roads. So 4th gear, it's just sticking.
This is very sharp there. Second gear back, so that's very sharp. Very sharp. Very sharp. Aren't you? And the level's coming up.
So look at the power, it's just pulling. And I'm changing at 6,000 RPM. This is at 30, so we better slow down. Time attack, bro, time attack. So I think the Subaru actually excels in conditions like this, when you're going around corners, going around bends, there was no slipping. The car was actually just planted to the ground. I was so confident around corners. It's pretty similar drive to the Evo around these countryside areas as well, so I can't fault them both on that. Obviously handles much better than a rear wheel drive or a front wheel drive. The way it just drops down in gears, the gears, how they're so smooth, clicks into gears, the way it catches the corners and then powers through. As soon as you come into a corner, you slow down, and then when you put your foot down again and you're powering through the corner, it just picks up boosts really quickly. There's no lag, you don't feel it kind of dropping or anything. And that's what Subaru is about. That's why they made them, for this kind of driving. You can probably see from the video that it was putting a massive smile on my face. And that's what you want to be doing when you're driving the car. You want to have a massive smile on your face, then you know you bought the right car. Yo guys, so thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the review. Make sure you comment, like, share, and give it a huge thumbs up if you like the video. And hopefully I'll be doing more videos. This Subaru is actually up for sale. And it's been tested by me. So make sure you check the listing out for it. And if you're interested, then drop me a message, or drop JDMfresh a message on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or wherever. Oh, Sammy just told me that his track day video is coming out. So his track day video will actually probably come out before this. Yeah, will come out before this video. So if you haven't watched this track day video, go back a week and click play on his track day video. It was the first time he's been on track, and he actually did really well. He beat all the GTRs and Skylines that were out there. So, where was it at? Castle Kumi went out on. So make sure you watch that on his new track EP3. Take care, guys. Oh, yeah, also we've got JDMfresh t-shirts as well. Here you go. If you're interested in our JDMfresh merchandise, then also just drop us a message. And be good, behave, and make sure you keep watching. Thank you very much. Bye.